So welcome. We're here, a special edition of BreakStreet. We're more professional. We're with our future real estate mogul, Kujo. How you doing, Kujo?
Good, how are you?
Kujo Lyons, the Lion, right? Kujo Lyons, dude. All right, so welcome to BreakStreet.
Thank you.
Dude, what did we hear? What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
What are we talking about today?
Real estate.
Real estate, baby. So we got big plans. Wait till 2031.
Let's go!
And then you'll see what we're talking about. Anyways, so yeah, great. So pretty much this channel, BreakStreet, you know what I'm saying? We're in a more professional setting right now, but we're as hip-hop as can be. We just came from BBoy Summit. How'd you like Summit this year?
Great. Great to see old people, old friends, but also great to see real people, and as opposed to just their digital social media images. You know, that's the only way I've been following people lately.
Oh, and like for historical reference, we just had a worldwide pandemic in 2020, so if you guys see this in decades, then yeah, we just went through a pandemic, right? It's crazy. So all right, so the name of the channel is BreakStreet. So introduce yourself. You're obviously Krazy Kujo. You're Kujo. I'm gonna call you. I call you now. I should call you Genius Kujo. I'm gonna figure out a cool name because Krazy is too crazy, right? Do you remember when we were in Pasadena on New Year's and like you woke up in the tub and you were like extremely inebriated? Okay, got it. Go. We're not gonna talk about it. But stunts was hilarious. Shout out to Wizard and Stunts. I think it was like '99. Yeah, we spent New Year's.
Let's get crazy for New Year's!
I think it was New Year's '99 with Stunts and Wizard.
Where we're walking down.
We're walking. Yes. Yep. We're with Cusser. Yes. Yes. There's a child show, but yeah, let's just say that was a fun night,
Yeah.
right?
I know I passed out in somebody's house. I don't remember the tub incident, but I know I passed the F out.
You woke up in you woke up in the tub. Anyways, okay. So what city you rep in? Crew. Tell people a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jacob Lyons. I have a real name, but I'm also known as Krazy Kujo in the B-boy world. I'm part of a crew called Soul Control, which was established 25 years ago, 1996, and I am also, due to my hearing disability, I'm almost totally deaf in this ear, major.
Not Def Jam.
Hearing impairment in my left ear, but due to that, I'm part of an international crew of differently abled b-boys called Ill Abilities.
Which are just amazing. They just like literally Ill Abilities inspired me probably when I first saw you guys to like give up all excuses. You know what I mean? So like that for personally, that literally I was like, if this guy has no legs, like Lazy Legs, I was like, Lazy Legs has crazy arms, and look at how crazy stuff he's doing. He's not letting his issue affect his skill, which is very inspiring, you know? Okay, great. So the first question, which movie did you see first, Breaking or BeatStreet?
I had to think about this long and hard, and I think that it was BeatStreet first.
BeatStreet, okay, got it. Where were you living? What side of the coast, West Coast or East Coast?
Born and raised in Los Angeles. I was living in Burbank specifically. Yeah.
Wow, so like I have a theory that like BeatStreet, depending on which one you saw first, but it's interesting when a West Coast b-boy saw BeatStreet first versus an East Coast sees Breaking first. So how long after that did you see Breaking?
I think it was almost immediately, because I think that I knew that BeatStreet existed, so I was able to go to the video store, which is probably Blockbuster at the time, and rent it. And then when I went back to return it, I was like, oh, there's another thing here, and it
led you down the rabbit hole.
Too, and then that was pretty much all there was.
Right. Have you seen the documentary Electric Boogaloo?
This is a new dance. This will grab the whole world.
Break in, and you just don't stop. Here comes the movie that's fresh and hot, with high energy, dancing to the beat with a scratch mix sound that comes from the street.
Breaking was like I said, put him on camera.
She ain't no street dancer. She knows nothing about what we do.
What's it called?
It's called Electric Boogaloo. Documentary. It's not about Electric Boogaloo.
No, I have not.
Okay.
There was high drama because Orion Pictures is making a movie called BeatStreet at the same time.
Menachem at the time famously said,
We must beat BeatStreet.
This was the race to be the first breakdance movie. Whatever could be assembled in enough time to make the release date was what the movie was going to end up being.
Okay, so check it out. A quick story. First of all, you need to see it. The guys who produced Breaking made so much money. Breaking is the only movie in the history of the world that they came out part 1 and part 2 the same year.
Really? Didn't know that.
the rest is history because it became one of their most popular and highest grossing films.
Our movie did better numbers than BeatStreet.
This year, the big hit for Golan and Globus is Breaking. It costs just over $1 million to make and has so far taken in more than $56 million.
Unfortunately,
This story's through, but wait till part 2.
Menachem comes in, he says, we're going to do a sequel. The name of the sequel is Electric Boogaloo.
That's why Jean-Claude Van Damme was in the scene, because he was their star. Breaking, Finance, Bloodsport, all Chuck Norris's movies, Charles Bronson's movie, everything. They made so much money on Breaking that they literally went ham. You gotta see it. It's like,
I did not know that.
I'll send you the link. You gotta see it on Netflix. You will die. And just know that Breaking was financed. Like, there wouldn't be Jean-Claude Van Damme if there wasn't Breaking, or Chuck Norris, or Charles Bronson. Like, all right, so you saw that first. Okay, what was the first time that you actually saw Breaking, where it was from you never seen it before in your life to actually seeing it?
First time I saw it, I'm too young to remember. I was too young to remember what that would have been. 6 or 8 years old. I mean, we're talking 82, 84, somewhere in that time frame. I really don't remember how old I am.
What was the first time that you can recall where you saw it, realizing like, wow, this is something different and it's something you kind of want to get into?
Well, that's the thing, is I kind of did when I was a little kid. I just didn't know what I was doing. I had no mentorship, nothing, no guidance. So I did try. I spun on my back. I did a moonwalk. I did the dumb things that kids did in elementary school at that time. And then I just left it alone. But I always remembered how cool it was that these kids could fly, or it looked like they
superheroes
felt like they could fly, right? By being able to do windmills and things like that. And so 1992 was when I had my real opportunity to learn how to break and to actually start to break. By then I was in high school, and I had people actually say, hey, we're going to teach you how to dance, or we're going to show you some moves, and went from there.
That's how we know we're fly, because there's a fly. Like, what the heck? All right, we're gonna let it be. It must be God's thing. So no, I had a kind of a similar experience. It's crazy. Like, I've been dancing. Like, I started dancing maybe in like 89, 90, just dancing. Like, just for some reason there was a junior high party, and like, or not junior high, but elementary, and all the kids started asking me how to dance. And I was like, why are they asking me? It was kind of weird. And actually, I didn't know what I was doing, but I showed them anyways. And they were thinking I was a dancer. And then I remember when I saw Breaking and that, I thought it was a movie. So I thought it was fake. So when I went to junior high and found out people actually did it, like, kind of blew my mind, So that was like kind of my experience. What was one of the most memorable events, your first events? Because I remember seeing you at Radiotron 97. Was it 96 or 97? I think it was 97.
The first Radiotron that I went to was 1994, which was, I believe, that was the first one that Little Caesar took over, because Radiotron was a thing back.
That guy Carmelo's thing, right?
Yeah, but it was Carmelo's thing. I actually just performed at Carmelo's anniversary of Radiotron. I believe the 37th anniversry, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Carmelo's a good guy.
Yeah, he invited me, Willpower, and Hayes from Airflares.
That's what Willpower was telling me.
Yeah, and we did
this weekend.
We threw together a little, 5-minute thing, and we had a lot of fun doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, my first real event, because there were little clubs and things that we went to as teenagers, but my first real event where I was like, oh my God, this is breaking. These guys are good. Like, it's more than just my little city. It's people from all over the state and other states. That was Radiotron in 1994.
That's crazy. And I remember you guys all yellow. You guys wore all yellow. No, you wore the camo. You wore camo, and then you and rest in peace Spidey, like when the Olympics comes, we're going to do it for Spidey, you know what I'm saying? Because he was always saying, like, this is going to be in the Olympics, and he was really passionate. I actually went to his, me and CyberYoga Lamont went, and, Manny was very, very happy that we went there, But I remember you doing the Dead Man's, and it was just, and with the big fro, and it was like, that was one of the, like, for me, that was one of the first big jams I ever went to, and it was mind-blowing. Like, I remember Chase with the flares, I remember Iron Monkey with the Airflares, I remember Frankie, I remember Brick Rock, like it was like it was yesterday, Yeah, it was one of the crazy experiences. So you killed it. Like, man, you inspired us. Like, and I think I was with Enerjetic, and I was with Tails. It was like my whole crew, like, there. It was amazing. West Coast Rockers, So tell me about that battle. How did that battle even come about? Why did you guys battle Abstract Flavors?
That was Radiotron 9, 1997, and the way Radiotron worked at this time was each individual Radiotron, you would have a contest that wasn't actually a battle. You would showcase. You didn't have to do routines.
It was like a Battle of the Year, sort of?
Sorry?
Was it like Battle of the Year?
Kind of. You didn't have to have routines like Battle of the Year. You just had to showcase. That could be whatever you wanted. You could have routines and not have routines. But then these judges would pick the best team, the best crew, sorry, to win that Radiotron, and then the next Radiotron they would do it again, and then the third Radiotron in series of 3, those 2 winners would battle each other.
Wow.
So
I did not know that.
Yeah, so Radiotron 7, we won.
Okay.
Radiotron 8, Abstract Flavor won. So Radiotron 9, Soul Control and Abstract
Wow.
against each other. Yeah.
What the heck happened to that organization, dude? That sounds like it was already like set like back then. Like wow, okay, I did not know that. So is that how Style Elements and Renegade got in the battle?
That is, yeah. So Radiotron 1, Renegades and a little crew from Bakersfield called Freestyle tied.
Right,
So
I remember that freestyle battle. They weren't all black. Right?
Radiotron 2, they had the tiebreaker between Renegades and Freestyle. The legendary battle. Radiotron 3, Style Elements won. Style Elements won another one of them, and then Renegades and Style Elements had to battle, and then after that, then the process started all over again. So
That is Caesar. What the heck happened? I'm gonna interview Caesar. I'm gonna get it. I just interviewed Willpower. Oh man, yeah.
Eventually it just ended. They did Radiotron.
Well, I think it's team building. Doing it by yourself is hard.
Radiotron 10 after that, and then it just stopped. And it started again, like, I don't even know what year, but it was in the 2000s already, and they changed that format. They had actual battles.
That sounds really cool.
It was a lot of fun.
No, that sounds, and I understand, like, we know it's hard to do these things, and like, you know, most people doing stuff for free. So shout out to Little Caesar for working hard and putting that together. That's an amazing idea. He got to bring that back. I would love to see that. That's an amazing concept. And did he know about Battle of the Year, do you think?